Alright, I'm out here today. I'm gonna try a new spot. Came a long ways out here. It's really cold. Can't hardly feel my face right now. There's still some snow on the ground here from the other night, and probably going to get quite a bit more this evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out here and get it before the storm gets here. See what we can find. Got a chance on fossils, and who knows what else here. But fossils is the main target, so we're gonna go down here and see what we can find. And I'll get back to you. Check it out. It's a real pretty day right now. Yep. Alright, we'll get out here and see what it's like. Maybe it won't freeze to death. There are just cannonballs everywhere at this point. I couldn't even film them all. I was just picking so many up.
There's another one. Nice. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Full measure. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Woo! Oh, that's weird. Look at that.
First I thought this was somebody's grandmom's shake weight or a dumbbell or something like that, but then I got thinking about it and realized it was actually a piece of bar shot. It was shot out of a cannon to take out sails of enemy ships and things like that. I'm really in them thick right here. They're all over.
Woo! Man, they are everywhere. Nice one.
So I ended up diving 2 tanks at the Cannonball spot. And there goes the tripod. Got a ton of cannonballs in there. I got lucky the sun came out. Can't feel my feet. It's super cold out here. We're gonna go ahead and make it on back home. Try to thaw out some. My nose is running. Freezing on my face all day. It's time to go. Yeah, guys, had some really good finds out there. I really wasn't expecting the cannonballs. Didn't know of any history in the area at all. I got back home, got looking, and did a bunch of research. I didn't find any history right where I found the cannonballs, but not too far away there was a Revolutionary War battle. So this is somehow related, as far as I can tell. Not exactly sure how they got to where they were, you know, or why. And keep working on that. Maybe I can figure it out. All right, y'all. I got some of these cleaned up a little bit already and put through a real quick electrolysis. They're still going to need some more cleaning and some more electrolysis, but gives you a good idea of what they're going to look like once they're cleaned up. These things are just really crude. All different sizes. This one right here is barely even together still. It's just so much corrosion on the bar. I'm gonna have to be real careful with this one. All of these have little dimples on the end. There's 5 or 6 of them like that here. I'm not sure if they were chain shot and the chain is corroded away, or if they're old pieces of bar shot, or maybe something else. Once I get them cleaned up, we'll have a better idea what those are. These things are really crude though. Look at this one. Look at that casting. That is not even close to being right. Now these two, they both got flat ends, and I'm pretty sure they would have been bar shot. They've just lost the bar that was between them. The rest of them are all solid shot, all different sizes. They've all got seams, really crude seams on them. You can see them right there. I haven't seen any arrows yet. You know, some people say if they got an arrow, they're British. I haven't been able to recognize any of those yet, but haven't really cleaned up much. So I'll get them all cleaned up, and maybe we'll do another video to see what they look like. But you're just not going to find places like this unless you go out exploring, go places where people have never been before, places that are off the radar, don't stick out, there's no written history there. Those are the kind of places that you have big finds. You find stuff that people have never found before. You know, if there was a treasure map to every spot, believe me, somebody would have been there already. So it's really exciting for me to find these kind of places and be the first person there. All right, here's some of the other stuff I had down there. Definitely got some 1700s glassware and stoneware down there. Didn't find any whole bottles or anything like that. Everything was pretty pulverized, but there's definitely some old stuff there. This one right here is kind of strange. I don't think I've found one quite like this. It's a 1850s, 1860s black glass top, but it's got like a pour spout. It's really cool. And I thought this was a cannonball down there, and I picked it up, and it definitely wasn't heavy enough. Turns out it was a coconut. And there weren't any coconuts really growing in this area or anywhere close. So that's a good indicator that there was some trade in the area. Coconuts kept well, and they shipped well. They were really good staple food for some of the colonists. That's an old pig-nosed gin. 1700s gin top right there. Let's see, this looks like a 1890s maybe. There's Arctic fruit juice. That's about 1910 or so. Norfolk, Virginia. It's a real pretty whiskey flask, full measure. Don't know if I found one quite like that before. So that's pretty neat. And somehow this thing stayed together. It was in the bag with all the cannonballs, and I don't know how it didn't get broken, but it made it back. It looks like it dates probably about 1890. Little teacup down here. I'm not real familiar dating these. I don't have a whole lot of experience with that, but if I had to guess, I would say early 1900s. All right, y'all, well, that was 2 dives worth, and on the 3rd dive, I found some really cool stuff too. It was just up about 50 yards upstream of where I found all the cannonballs and stuff, but it's a lot of stuff, so we're gonna put that in the next video in part 2. So keep your eye out for that, and we'll cover what I found on the last tank in that video. Thanks for watching, and tune in to part 2 of this epic dive trip, and I'll see y'all on the next dive.